Hey guys, I've at least I'm hoping that you have seen my top five PlayStation 2 games video, and if you haven't, I'll put a link in the description below and maybe somewhere in this video, maybe up here or anywhere. But anyway, towards the end of the video, about 14 minutes in, I mentioned that I had a custom painted PlayStation 2 that was decked out to look like Odin Sphere, which was my favorite game on the PS2. Spoiler alert. But I did mention the person who painted it, Mark A. Litpak. I'll put a link to his Facebook in the description as well. But what I'm going to attempt to do now is to walk you through like what it looks like, and I got it right here. See, and like the backstory behind it, and how it came to be in my possession. So here we go. Okay. Now here's the custom painted PlayStation 2 system. Very happy with the way it turned out. Very snazzy. Here's the artist's signature, Mark A. Litpak, Mal's Custom Consoles, 2015. Very nice. And for comparison's sake, here's the cover of Odin Sphere, the game. As you can see, they look very similar. I requested that Mr. Litpak put the characters that were on the cover of the game, minus the Odin and the other gods that were behind the title. I requested that he put those characters on the lid, and as you can see, he did so. And the title of the game is right here. And I actually sent in my PlayStation 2 to be painted, and when I sent it to him, he said none of the insides worked. He said none of it worked. It was just too old. And too old and too worn out. And so what I did was I went to a local video game pawn shop, Game Over Video Games, very good store, and I bought a whole nother PlayStation 2. And what I did to this one is well, actually, with the new PlayStation 2, I opened it up. No, I didn't. Actually, I sent in my old PlayStation 2, and he said none of it worked, but not only that, this part, while he was painting it, it snapped off. So he wanted me to give him a whole nother PlayStation 2, so that's exactly what I did. I went to the Game Over video game store, and I got another PlayStation 2. I sent this one to him. He opened up the old PlayStation 2. I can't exactly remember what he did, but he either used the innards from the old one and put them in this one, or he used one or two parts from the old one and put them in this one. Or anyway, anyway, he fixed it right up and cleaned it and did everything that one would do if one wanted to make it work. And he also painted this. I insisted that he just leave it, but he said no. I have to. I hate leaving a job like half finished, and so he did it. And I'm very happy with the way it turned out. Thanks a lot. Thanks again, Mr. Litpak. So anyway, it's got it's got a highlighted, and like it's got a very black and purple color scheme, and the memory card slots. You got your memory card slots here, and you didn't do very much with the back, but I don't care. It looks good anyway. And he painted the inside, the disc tray, nice and purple there. Excuse me. I have to say, it doesn't, regrettably, it doesn't really play PlayStation 2 games as well as I wish it would. Like some of the PlayStation 2 games that I have, like Crimson Tears, I tried playing it a couple of times on this one, and the sound, sometimes the music doesn't play, but the sound effects do. And recently I got Jack 2, and sometimes that tends to bring up a message that says the disc has been removed. But but for the most part, every other game that I played, especially the PlayStation 1 games, it plays PlayStation 1 games very, very, very well. But for some reason, the PlayStation 2 games don't play as well. Neither do the DVDs. The DVDs that I've put into it don't play as well. But for some reason, the PlayStation 1 games play just fine. Every PlayStation 1 game that I have. But I'll try and show you what I mean momentarily. In addition to some of the maybe I'll show you some photographs of the work in progress that he did, and yeah. So let's get to some gameplay footage. How about? Yeah. Okay, so let's let's start with a game for the PlayStation 2 that worked. At least I remember it working the last time I popped it in. Gungrave. Okay, so I'm down here. I hope you guys can see it. All right. And yeah, we're gonna do this in real time. Be a better view. So yeah, so far so good. Okay, so here's Gungrave. Oh. So yeah, it appears to be working all right. Dang, it's out of focus. But now let's see what happens when I try to put a DVD in there. This is Thunderbirds. Yeah, Thunderbirds. Really wish I could have finished my review on it. Let's see if I can find where I was. I don't think it matters anyway. Ah, well, well, seems to be working okay. Right now. Well, for now, but it might start skimping, I don't know, but anyway, I think you've seen enough. So, what do you think, sirs?